What is going on, everybody? ZyoniK here, and in today's video we have a battle submission from a fellow content creator, CallumOnToast, bringing a spicy team right here. Galarian Weezing, Haxorus, and Shadow Flygon, and that Haxorus has Earthquake, the Flygon has Stone Edge. It's gonna be good. Hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Be sure to go check out his channel down in the description. Alright, getting into the first battle, we have Weezing on the lead versus Dragonair. Okay. Let's see how they both decide to play this out. Fairy Wind doing some nice super effective damage, but Dragonair doesn't care. I think it's actually winning on fast move damage with a resisted fast move. That's kind of ridiculous. Actually, maybe slightly in favor of the Weezing, but we will see them build up a lot of energy and now decide to go for the Brutal Swing. This is going to do a decent amount of neutral damage, and the opponent decides to shield right there, which is fine. They're going to go ahead and go for another one. Again, being able to gain energy very quickly with Fairy Wind is advantageous here, and the opponent, I think, is going to be able to... Oh, not able to get to that Brutal Swing. They're going to be able to get to the Body Slam in time, so they're going to go ahead and shield and look to swap out into Flygon, but they can't. The game is lagging. Hello? Oh, dear. Well, their Weezing's gone, I can tell you that. Alright, yeah, turn off the Wi-Fi. Oh, no. Alright, so Flygon is going to come in and farm down. That is so unfortunate. Oh my goodness. And somehow they gave up another shield? Or did it just not register it? No, they still have a shield. Okay, how are they going to come back from this? Alright, we see a Medicham come in. So they're going to go ahead and go for the Dragon Claw right here and probably be forced to swap out, which they do. And that... Okay. The opponent decides to bring in a Bastiodon. Didn't see that coming. I thought the Medicham was just going to stay in. But here they should be able to get to this Night Slash. Wow. With 1 HP remaining. Or basically that one fast move. If the Bastiodon shields this, it's game over. But they didn't. They let it go through. And now the Haxorus has the Earthquake. There is no way Medicham sees this coming. Nope. Boom! Oh my goodness. The opponent just threw away the game right there. That's okay. Good battle. Alright, moving into the next one. So, because Bastiodon snuck through that fast move, right, they could have won that game because the Flygon still would have taken a good amount of damage from Smackdown. Oof. Alright, Lantern now on the lead. Let's see how they decide to play this. They're looking to swap out right away into Flygon, get ahead on energy, and in comes a... Yes! Please! Please! This is a stone. It's super effective damage. Oh my gosh, get boomed. Get absolutely destroyed. Yes! Boom! See ya, Ninetales! Flygon coming in. And that is going to be a good game right there. They're going to go ahead and shield as well. They should be able to put a lot of pressure with Dragon Claws and Mud Shots right here. And they're going to go ahead and go for the Dragon Claws. Now, the opponent already feared the Stone Edge, so will they respect the potential Earth Power? Yep, they do. That means they can get back-to-back right here, which is perfect. That is the most ideal situation for a Flygon safe swap. Drawing out an extreme hard counter, one-shotting it with 2 shields because they didn't expect the Stone Edge, and then getting even shields here. Oh, that's beautiful. Now they're going to come in with Haxorus and load up on energy, again resisting everything. We do see a Noctowl come in. They're going to decide to stay in and look to go for Night Slashes. This will do neutral damage, and there is still the Galarian Weezing in the back that they now will swap to. So they should be able to take this one right here, as Brutal Swing and Fairy Wind should be able to outpace Wing Attack and Sky Attack. And the Sky Attack isn't enough to KO on one. So here comes the Brutal Swing. Now, will they get a shield from Noctowl on this one, or are they going to try to save it for Lantern? They do get the shield right here. Okay, perfect. So they're actually going to go ahead and let this go. This is going to be a very tight race to the next Brutal Swing. Let's see if they can... Oh, they won't get that. No, they get farmed down. And now it's going to be up to Haxorus right here to load up on energy. They do go for the Night Slash, and hopefully this is enough neutral damage. I don't think it is. Noctowl is extremely tanky. No, it was! Perfect! Alright, Haxorus is going to take this one as they can shield this last charge move and counter down unless they get to this Night Slash here. I think they're pretty... Oh, yeah, they have it. Alright, cool. Good game right there. Haxorus coming in clutch. Who would have thought? That Earthquake against Medicham was unreal. And the Stone Edge there, this is beautiful. Alright, moving into the next one. We got... Let's see here. Okay, we just got the full unclipped video right here. Let's see how this plays out. We got Weezing versus Lantern again on the lead. So once again, they're going to go ahead and swap out into Flygon, get ahead on energy. The opponent is going to swap out now into a Noctowl. So that Stone Edge, going to be beautiful. They're going to go ahead and go for it. Now, I don't know if this one-shots. I don't think it will. Okay, they got a shield there. That was a visual glitch. They got a shield there. That's why the Noctowl still has a lot of health. We'll see one missing. Yeah, they got a shield. So they should be able to get to another Stone Edge in time. Yeah, they do get to another Stone Edge right here. And the whole situation is if this one-shots, they do get 2 shields now. So it's a matter of if they're going to go ahead and risk it, because I don't think it one-shots. Okay, they're going to risk it. They're going to risk it. They're going to race to the Stone Edge right here. Brace yourselves, everyone. Flygon is going to be able to win the CMP tie every single time. And now, does this one-shot? Of course it does. Boom! See ya, Noctowl. Flygon. What an absolute monster. In comes the Lantern, and they're going to go ahead and throw the charge move right away. So now Haxorus should be able to come in and load up on some energy. And let's see what that final Pokemon is going to be. They got to save a lot of energy right here because they're going to resist the Surf and the Thunderbolt. But it's a matter of what is going to be in... Oh, that Thunderbolt still hurt! Oh, and it's an Obstagoon in the back. That got very dangerous very quickly. That Thunderbolt did way more damage than I thought it was going to. But granted, Haxorus is pretty glassy. And we will see the Weezing look to go probably for an overheat right here. Yeah, they're going to go ahead and let the 2 charge moves go through. They're resisting everything because of the typing right here, which is beautiful. So they should be able to go... Yeah, they're going to go ahead and go for overheat. The Haxorus does have an Earthquake, I believe, loaded, so they should be able to take out the Lantern with that on the back end, and we will see a double Brutal Swing, basically, to get this Lantern low enough so that Haxorus can close this game out, even if it has to throw a Night Slash. Yeah, they do get to another one in time, and I believe that might have been a CMP tie, so let's see. Brutal Swing lands. It was a CMP tie. Perfect. All right, so Haxorus should be able to close this one out. But I think the safe play is going for the Night Slash because I don't know if they have an Earthquake. They do have an Earthquake. They're going to go ahead and go for it. The mini boom right here. A little bit overkill, but that's okay. Sorry, I think I'm getting a cold, guys. All right, good game right there. That Flygon, 3 Stone Edges in a row, winning CMP tie against Noctowl. You love to see it. All right, let's see what this next battle will have for us. Again, this is basically an unclipped sets right here, which is beautiful. We got the Weezing versus the Dragonite on the lead. So this is a really good matchup, and unfortunately the backline is extremely weak to Dragon Breath right here. So they're just going to have to keep loading up on energy and look to go for Brutal Swing. Now, they're going to go ahead and let the charge moves go through, as it is just going to be a superpower, so the opponent might swap out, and they do. Oh, they swap into a Galarian Stunfisk right here. The overheat is going to do incredible. Okay, maybe not as much as I thought, but this is actually a really good situation for them to fully farm down and have Dragon Claws loaded on the back end for the Dragonite. And they can safely shield the Rock Slide, and this is now such a deadly situation. They can get 3 Dragon Claws off against that Shadow Dragonite if it decides to come in, which it does, which means they will be able to take it down because I imagine it's going to one-shot. Even though it is a Dragon Claw, yeah, it's definitely going to one-shot right here. Here comes the second one, and now it's going to be a race to the third one. I think the race is between the Energy Gain and the Drag... Oh, they just let it go. Boom! And in comes a Medicham, so this is looking very good for them as they still have the Weezing. They still have Haxorus. And they might just be forcing shields right here. Oh my goodness, this Shadow Flygon is absolutely destroying. You love to see it. Now, do they... I think they just let it farm him down. Yeah. Alright. They got to come in basically with Weezing. And they catch the charge move on Haxorus. What a flex! Catching the Ice Punch right here, as it will do super effective damage. And trying to counter down. Now, the Fairy Wind should be able to close this game out. Yeah, they do close this game out. Safely shield this charge move, and that is going to be a good game, very well played. But man, the overheat to Flygon farm down, the triple Dragon Claws, beautiful. Okay, we're going to be moving into the next battle here. And again, this is just going straight through Great League. I love to see it. We'll have to see... if we can see any more like Haxorus booms or sweeps right here, because right now it's basically being used as a sacrificial swap All right, we got a shiny Dragonair on the lead. So if this is the same team as game 1, which is Dragonair, Bastiodon, Medicham, then the Haxorus is going to have to come in clutch against that Bastiodon. But let's see how they play this out. Body Slam lands. They're going to go ahead and go for the Brutal Swing again, putting the fear of play rough in the eyes of the Dragonair, which they do, and now they can go for another Brutal Swing right here, which is going to get the Dragonair low, and hopefully they don't lag this time, which they did in the last game. They do get 2 shields, though. Okay, so they're going to be able to get to another Brutal Swing in time, but do you... Okay, yeah, they got a shield because they need to get this Dragonair lower with that Brutal Swing damage. And with Fairy Wind, they might just be able to do that. Let's see how much this actually does here in this matchup. Okay, yeah, definitely enough. They're going to swap into Flygon now and farm down. And in comes a Medicham, which is perfect because there is a Bastiodon in the back and they are fearing the Earth Power, right? You don't want to bring that in. The Medicham is the better bet. But thankfully, there's a Haxorus in the back, which means we will see another Earthquake Boom, which is beautiful as they can get to double Dragon Claws right now. Getting this Medicham extremely low. And now, I mean, do you shield right here? No, you go ahead and let it go. The Ice Punch will one-shot, and they got to come in with the Wheezing, actually, and do Fairy Wind damage in order to try to close this game. Nope, they're going to come in with Haxorus, actually, and the opponent swaps out right away, and it's going to be a surrender. So that's going to be a good game, very well played. All right, what a beautiful set right here. Moving into the next battle. This is so spicy and so much fun. I hope you guys are enjoying these battles. Be sure to go check out CallumOnToast's channel. He does awesome spicy teams like this all the time. Alright, we got Wheezing on the lead versus Chestnut. A shiny Chestnut. That very positive lead matchup. And let's see how they decide to play this. That Overheat is going to be devastating. They swap in a Macargo. So the Flygon is going to come in, taking a ton of damage right here. And they will be able to get... I think this might just be... Let's see, the Rock Tomb, yeah. Doesn't do too much damage, but now they're going to have to go for Stone Edge, I think, in order to KO right here. So this is still going to be tough because the Macargo might be able to double shield. Nope, they just let it go. Boom, down goes the Macargo. And let's see if that Chestnut does decide to come in. It does, so that means they're going to be able to get this Dragon Claw off in a time, and hopefully they can get to one more, but I honestly don't think so with the Vine Whip damage. Yeah, they won't be able to get it in time. That's fine. The Wheezing can safely come in, and we'll have to see what that final Pokemon is going to be as they now go for the Brutal Swing here, trying to force the first shield of this game from the Chestnut. And they do get it, so that is a very big shield that they got right there. They can safely no-shield this. Frenzy Plant and Superpower are resisted. And then let's see what that final Pokemon is going to be. Nope, they're staying in, looking to go for another charge move. So this, I think, it might just be the Superpower. Yeah, it is going to be the Superpower right there. So we will see a swap out into Bastiodon. Haxorus loves to see this, but look at that smackdown damage. It really starts to add up. The opponent decides to surrender, so that is going to be a good game, very well played. All right, we're going to be moving into the next battle. Oh, that was the final set, a 5-0 set right there. You love to see it with the catches. Okay, hopefully it clipped into the next. All right, nice 5-0 set there. Moving into the next one. This might have been from a different day. Let's see how this game goes. We got Wheezing on the lead versus Azumarill. Oh, this is going to be a tough one. Okay. So Azumarill does well against this whole team, but Azumarill by itself cannot beat this whole team. So this is a very, very tough situation to be in because you're taking neutral damage with the Ice Beam and Bubble, and they're going to go ahead and swap out now into Flygon, looking to go for the Stone Edge right here against Azumarill and force it to stay in as well. Now what's very cool about Flygon is even though it gets like 4 times one shot by Ice Beam, it can still get back-to-back Stone Edges before the Azumarill can get back-to-back Ice Beams, which means it's going to be able to outpace right here. Even though it doesn't one-shot, getting it low enough is going to be critical. And if they get a shield right here as well, then we're looking at a potential Wheezing sweep with all that energy. No, they just let it go through! Okay! What do they got in the back? It's a Sableye. Okay, so it might be the double Ghost line, as they do go for a Dragon Claw right here. The opponent obviously still has 2 shields, so this might be the time they decide to give up 1. And they do get a shield right there, which is perfect. They get to another Dragon Claw in time to do some extra chip damage. And I think it's either going to be a Alolan Marowak or it's going to be... Oh, they swap in and go straight for the overheat as they got 2 shields from Sableye. This might just be enough to boom. No, the Sableye hangs on and is able to get off the foul play. So they're going to trust in Haxorus to close this game out. And what I was saying, it might be a Alolan Marowak. Oh, it's going to be a Shadow Drapion, even better. They're going to go ahead and go for the overheat right here. This shouldn't one-shot, but it's going to get it to below 50% HP, which is a perfect cleanup here for Haxorus. But they need to be very careful because Shadow Drapion has quite a bit of energy right now. So let's see what they can pull off. They just got to get this Night Slash. They're going to have to shield, right? Got to watch out for the Sludge Bomb and Crunch. It is going to be the Crunch. Switch Clock is back up. They're going to go ahead and swap, and they catch the charge move. Perfect. This is going to be securing the win for them, as they will be able to go for the Earthquake against the Sableye, and that is going to be a good, or the Night Slash against the Sableye. It's extremely low, so either one was fine. But that's going to be a good game. Very well played. All right, what a fun team. Okay, we're going to go ahead and move into the next battles. They get queued in. And let's see how they do in this set. The Flygon, honestly, I think is the melding Pokemon for this team. I mean, the ability to one-shot with that Stone Edge is beautiful. All right, so we got a Trevenant here on the lead. So let's see how they decide to play this. They do have Brutal Swing and Overheat, so this is actually really good for them, as they can just spam Brutal Swing because it still does super effective damage. And they resist the Seed Bombs. Oh, and it lands. Beautiful. That is so much damage right there, and they get to a second one in time, so they can safely shield this potential Shadow Ball. Let's find out. Yeah, it was a Shadow Ball. Perfect. Now, the Brutal Swing is going to go off, unfortunately. So we'll see if the Trevenant decides to let this go through. No, they decided to shield. They're going to go ahead and swap into Flygon now and try to get ahead on energy. They're going to have to give up 2 shields right here. So all shields are down. And let's see how this plays out. It was another Shadow Ball as well. And in comes a Shadow Drapion. So they're going to go ahead and go for the Dragon Claws right here. Drapion has to watch out for the Earth Power. And they decided to let it go. Wow. Can't believe they let that go through, but that was a good call by the opponent, as Aqua Tail is not enough to take them out, and they should be able to get back-to-back Dragon Claws right now to take out this Drapion. And let's see if they decide to shield. No, they decided to let it go through. Okay, so we still have the Trevenant, which was on the lead, has a little bit of health. And in comes a Bastiodon. They're going to go ahead and go for the Stone Edge now, just to try to force that shield, right? Got to watch out for the Earth Power. And they do get a shield. Perfect. That means we can see the Haxorus come in. Now, they got to be careful to try to catch the charge move from Bastiodon and watch out for the Trevenant swap in as well. So let's see how this plays out. I think that's 5. That's the 7. They do catch the charge move here, which is perfect. But what I'm concerned about is that Trevenant coming... Oh, wow. They decided to undercharge the Stone Edge. Okay, so now we're going to see them go for a Brutal Swing and an Overheat. No, 1 Overheat. I think they might be able to get 2 right here. I think 2 should be enough to take out the Bastiodon. Yeah, it looks like 2 is enough. Oh, they pull it off in time. Beautiful. So now the Haxorus has a Night Slash ready to go. Oh, no, the Bastiodon survived with 1 HP, and it has the charge move ready to go. Haxorus survives with 1 HP, but it has the Night Slash. What an incredible change of events right there. My goodness, that was a close game. And the boost to flex on it at the end. Beautiful. All right. What a cool battle right there. Okay, this is fun. Hopefully you're still hanging out at 20 minutes. Let me know down in the YouTube comments if you guys are still here, because that battle was awesome. All right, we got Weezing versus Obstagoon on the lead. Let's see what they decide to do. They said to swap out in Defense Form Deoxys, so this is actually still a good situation for them. They just need to watch out for that Psycho boost coming through. But Brutal Swing can still do quite a bit of super effective damage, and they have their Haxorus for the Obstagoon in the back, so it's in their best interest to stay in this matchup right now because of the energy gain from Fairy Wind and the super effective damage from Brutal Swing. Now, they're going to go ahead and shield this first charge move, and... it was a Thunderbolt. So this is what's interesting about Defense Form Deoxys, is it's actually more advantageous to throw a higher energy charge move in order to not lower your attack with the Psycho Boost, which is what they're going to look to do right here. I imagine this is going to be potentially back-to-back Psycho Boost. Yeah, there's the first one. Hopefully they can get this Brutal Swing in time, and they do! This is going to be taking out the defense form Deoxys, and there is the Obstagoon, and we don't know the third Pokemon just yet, but all shields are down. They're going to go ahead and swap into Flygon now. In comes the Obstagoon, and we can already chess out what is about to happen. Haxorus will farm down and Earthquake the Lantern. I think we can all see that coming. That Stone Edge just does so much damage. Now the Obstagoon can get the Night Slash off right here, but I don't think it's going to be enough to take down. Yeah, it's not. But they should be able to counter down. Now, they do get the Dragon Claw in time, so Flygon doesn't even care. But can it get to another Dragon Claw versus the Lantern is going to be the question. I think it definitely can, unless they throw right. Yeah, they can definitely get to this one in time. And that's going to be looking to be a good game, as the Haxorus, even though it takes a lot of damage from Thunderbolt, should be able to... Oh, wow, Flygon's like, what do you mean, Haxorus? I'm still on the field. I'm still putting in Dragon Claw damage. What are you talking about? Jeez, don't underestimate Flygon, everyone. I love this Pokemon. I've used this so many times in previous seasons. It's a monster. Haxorus is going to come in and close that one out, and that is going to be a good battle. All right, what a fun set. I think we have 2 more battles. Could be wrong. Let's see. Yeah, it looks like we got 2 more battles here. Okay. Let's see what they decide to bring in. This team is so spicy and so fun. I love it. Oh my goodness. The synergies that this team has as well is so good. And the mind games too with Flygon with that Stone Edge. Beautiful. Okay. We got a battle. Weezing versus Gliscor on the lead. Shadow Gliscor at that. So let's see how they decide to play this. They're going to be resisting the Night Slash. They just have to watch out for the Earthquake. That's going to be the devastating thing. Now, they go straight for Overheat right here, trying to land it. And they do! Boom! Get deleted! In comes a Lantern into the Flygon, so they know that they are in trouble. This Lantern is going to be fearing that Earth Power. Now, Gliscor still has a good amount of energy, so don't sleep on that. But we're going to see Dragon Claws go right here. You don't want to throw the Stone Edge in this situation because it shows your hand, but Dragon Claw still puts the fear into them because now they're like, oh goodness, this is going to be the Earth Power now. So this is going to go ahead and probably get shielded as well. No, it lands! Beautiful! The Lantern, though, is able to get to the Surf and take out Flygon. And now, will we see the Haxorus come in and load up on energy? Yeah, they're going to go ahead and come in with Haxorus, load up. They might give up a shield against the Thunder. Nope, they do fully farm down. Beautiful. Now, the Gliscor decides to come in, and this Gliscor does have quite a bit of energy. I think maybe it might be able to get to 2 Night Slashes. Let's find out. They decide to swap out right away and catch the second Night Slash for resisted damage on the Weezing. This is beautiful right here. And the final Pokemon is going to be a Berserker, so this is going to be a good game. They can save... Oh, no! They get to the charge move in time. Let's see if it's going to be, if they can survive. Yeah, they do survive. So the Overheat now is going to force that final shield or one-shot the Berserker. And boom! Down goes the Berserker. And that is going to be a good game. Very well played. Oh my goodness, what a fun set of battles. I think we got one more right here. Let's find out. Yeah, we got one more battle. Okay. Here we go. Man, that Gliscor no shielding the Overheat. That was deadly. Absolutely deadly. Okay. We got Weezing on the lead versus Noctowl. Okay, let's see how they handle this team. They're looking to stay in right here and probably look to go for Brutal Swings if they can. No, straight for Overheat right away. Not even messing around, just trying to land that neutral damage if they can, and they do. Now, they're probably going to... I don't think they'll shield right here. They'll probably let this go and come in with Flygon right away. No, they're going to come in with Haxorus instead, and in comes a Registeel! Registeel, what are you doing, man? This is not a matchup you want to be facing off against. They're going to go ahead and shield this charge move, and Haxorus is going to be able to load up on energy and safely go for a Night Slash right here and fish for that. But if this Haxorus gets the boost, please get the boost. No, it doesn't get the boost. That's unfortunate, but so much energy now. And we see a Noctowl come in, and this Haxorus is going to be able to get to 3 Night Slashes, and the Night Slash will be enough to take out Noctowl. There's 1. There's 2. Oh, it got the boost on that one. Did you guys see the animation? It got the boost. And hopefully CallumOnToast saw that, and I think the opponent actually just left the game. I think they just left the game because the charge move took that long. Yeah, they left the game. They saw the boost on Haxorus. Oh, and it was a Stunfisk in the back. Yes. Beautiful way to end right here. Haxorus. Good game. What an absolute monster. All right. What a beautiful, beautiful set of battles right there. Shout out to CallumOnToast for sharing this with us. 2 5-0s with this team. That is insane. Wheezing, Galarian Wheezing, Haxorus, and Shadow Flygon. You love to see it. So, hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Be sure to go check out CallumOnToast channel. And like always, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.